Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Oh my god, here it is. Today is the day. So my plan was to actually get the video camera hooked up and the tripod and the ring light to be able to do all this today, and unfortunately that didn't happen. But we're here. I made it. And today I'm going to do a little look with the Encanto ALAMAR palette. So I showed you this all in like a small video like a week or so ago, and there was a couple people that really wanted to see a video, so that's what we're gonna do today. The first thing is you can't get it anymore, so I apologize ahead of that, but it is a gorgeous palette. You can still get it off Macari, recently priced if you want it, but it's just, you know, your plastic cardboard packaging. 2, 4, 6. It is a 10-pan palette. There is the color story. You got a little bit of neutrals. You got some pinks, some greens. It almost reminds me of a pink forest. Like that's, I've never seen the movie, so honestly, I really can't tell you if it has anything to do with the movie or not. But this is the palette. It does come with the mirror, and then there is the back. All right, so I have nothing on my face right now, no primer, nothing, so I'm gonna start from the very beginning. Here we go, let's do this. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my eye primer. A lot of times I use concealer, but I think my concealers are drying up because I honestly don't use them very much. So this is actually what I'm going to use on my eye today. It is the Urban Decay Primer Potion. And I don't know, this feels like dried up though. I just got this. Yeah, guys, there's nothing coming out on this. What in the world? I should have grabbed the brush. I only grabbed my powder brush. This is the e.l.f. Complexion Duo. This is the one I showed a video. The, like whatever's on the outside of the actual wood, I guess came off when it got wet, so I had to buy a backup, but I haven't switched out yet. So I'm gonna use this side of the Complexion Duo brush. Honest, I'm not the greatest when it comes to like doing makeup. I just have fun with makeup, but you know, it's something that I love to do. I work from home and I'm here so much. I need something to kind of give me something to do when I'm not working. Like today, we had a pretty good amount of snow last night, so I did have a friend come over earlier. We played some games, but I was like, you know what? I want to play with some makeup. So that's what we're doing. So the first color that I'm going to use to kind of put all over the eye, and just so you all know, I do have hooded eyes. So it is a little more difficult for me to do certain eyeshadow looks, but we're going to get there. And I'm going to actually bring y'all in a little bit. So if you see me looking over here to the left, it's because that's where my mirror is, and then looking at y'all here. All right, so the first color I'm going to go in is Jaguar Parking, and it's kind of a, ooh, red brown. Okay, wow. That came off way more than I expected. I'm just going to put this all over the base of the eye. Wow, okay. Holy shit, guys, look at that. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. You know what? We're going to go with it. We're just going to go with it. So I'm going to grab that again. I think I should have used a smaller brush. That's what I get for not expecting this to be like super pigmented. But it definitely was. I definitely didn't need to hit the pan on it as hard as I did. So, okay. Not starting out very great. Not starting out very great. All right, it is more like an orangey. Okay, yeah, y'all, I don't like this color. This is not really what I was going for. You know what? We're here to learn together. I'm gonna go with it. Okay, I'm gonna take this even smaller brush, and this is a Sigma E36 blending brush. And I'm actually gonna go in with this color here, and it's called Vine Time. Vine Time. I'm sure y'all could hear my twang coming out on that, can't you? Okay. All right, and I'm gonna put this right in the crease. Well, a little bit higher actually than the crease for me, because like I said, I do have hooded eyes, so I do have to like bring the color up almost onto where like the bone is. Okay, this looks very, very olive. I don't know how I feel about that either. Okay. And I honestly, it's hard for me to sit and talk doing makeup unless I'm like doing something live, which I thought about just doing live videos because it's just easier. You know, you can interact with people one-on-one. You don't got to figure out something to talk about. So it's definitely going to be learning thing for me, because I'm not one of those people that likes to hear myself talk. Okay, so let's see, I only got 2 more matte colors. I got the Columbia with a lot of A's at the end. That's like a hunter green, and I'm not really, I don't know. And then we got the Familia First. That is more of a closer brown than the orange of this Jaguar Parking. Okay, actually, I think I'm going to take the same brush, and I'm going to go ahead and just grab the shade Columbia right here. We're going to see how dark it is. Okay, wow. All right. And I'm going to just put this here on the outer corner. Okay, I probably should have used a different brush for this. Grab a little bit more. I'm going to bring this up here, just a fuzz. Darken out this corner of the eye right here. Wow, she is green, y'all. She's green. Okay, I think my nose is running, y'all. That's something else. I'm gonna just tell y'all ahead of time. So my nose runs so bad, so I walk around with tissues in my pocket. All right, I'm gonna go to this other eye. Add this here. All right, I'm gonna bring this up onto that bone up there so you can see it. It is a lot easier for me to do an eye look with smaller brushes because my eyes are so hooded. I'm actually going to go back over to this eye because I've kind of blended this out the way I want this eye to look. So I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to add this up top. And when I'm doing eyeshadow looks like this, I do like the eyes first before I put makeup on if there's fallout, and then I can kind of like clean up the edges. This, starting off with this color, I don't think I'm going in the right direction that I wanted to, but we're just gonna go with it with the colors that I got here. I didn't think about there not being like many matte shades, but we can kind of go with it. So if I stop talking, I apologize. Just blending, blending, blending. When in doubt, just keep blending. Okay. I think I finally got that outside nice and green right there. Before I'm done, I am going to go through and fix this up and, you know, connect it and all that stuff. So I think now, blow that off. I think I'm going to take this color here. It's called Pourquoi I Can. And I have you all moved now. Okay, so the first thing I'm actually going to do, I like to always test these shades in here to see how well they perform on the brush, wet and dry, and of course on the on your finger, just putting it on the lid. So let me get some primer, because setting spray. Today I think I'm going to use the Milani Make It Last, and this is the Mango Coconut Setting Spray. The Milani setting sprays in general are just really great. First thing, I'm going to take this is an AOA Studio brush. It's an E122. It's just a flat blender brush. I'm going to take my setting spray, and these have such nice caps, and it smells so good. So I really like this type of spray a lot, because I have some neuropathy issues and stuff that's wrong with my hands, so it's a lot easier for me to use. All right, let me change my mirror here. All right, so we're gonna go in with the color Pourquoi I Can. First, I'm gonna dip it in here, and honestly, it doesn't look like it's coming up very good. But we're gonna put this all over the lid. Yeah, you can see like there's barely anything there. So I'm gonna put some on. You can see it's on my brush. Okay, nope. All right, so the brush, not working with the brush. So now let's see here. All right, I'm gonna go in with it on my finger. It's very, very pretty. And okay, y'all, there she is. Oh yeah, okay. I don't know if it's because of just how these shades are made. I like being able to use a brush with shimmer eyeshadow. I don't like having to use my finger, because it's like one other thing that I have to go in and I have to clean off my finger. So, but she's awesome. Look at that. So highly recommend finger. So we're gonna go in on the other side and put this all over the lid. This is so, so, so pretty. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna incorporate this pink that's in here. I don't know if I'm gonna do like a pop of pink on this, on the lower lash line. We might do that, but I'm probably gonna do the rest of my makeup off camera and then come back and finish the eye look. So, all right, okay, yeah, she is very pretty. I'm gonna bring y'all in a little bit closer just to show y'all. Yeah, it's very, very nice. But before I do that, I am gonna go back in and wipe off this finger. I'm gonna take me another small blending brush, and this is the Sigma E24, and I'm actually going to take some more of this Fine Time color, and I'm just gonna blend this out along the edge. You know, greens are like, they're my favorite eyeshadow to use. So anytime that I see a green eyeshadow, I'm like, yes, bitch, give it to me. Like, that's that is me with the green. All right, so I've pretty much covered up that orangey color I used. At first, I just really didn't like that color. I don't think it pulled very well on my skin tone. So kind of just covered that, blended that out on that eye, and I'm going to take the same color again, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I really have got to replace some of my brushes. So I have so many makeup brushes, and like I keep by them. They're like pens. Like I'm addicted to them. I can't help it. And like some of mine are so large that it just makes doing the eye look that much harder. Because if you notice, I am using like quite a bit smaller brushes. All right, so I don't know how I'm feeling about this, y'all. The color, I don't know if it's because I'm nervous and I'm on video. And see, this is one of those moments where, like, if I had somebody live in front of me, I'd be like, you guys, what do you think? Like, I mean, it does look crazy right now, obviously, because I'm not done. Like I said, trust the process, but it's okay. I am going to clean this up here because I did have a little fallout with that shimmery color. So I'm going to take my makeup wipe. Clean that off. Kind of wipe that off the edge there. All right, I got a nice line. This one is a little more out than I wanted it to be, so I'm probably gonna fix that off camera, and then we'll finish the look whenever we come back. Okay, I lied. So I'm actually going to use some new items with you all here on camera. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put this all under here. Definitely around my nose, because the nose is, it just seems to be where I get the most of my makeup wipes off, like I said, because my nose runs so much that I'm constantly rubbing it. All right. So yeah, this is nice and sticky. It reminds me of the Milk makeup primer, which I have in there too. And I really need to throw it out because it's old and it is kind of dried up. All right, and then I'm also going to use another new item. So I got a new foundation. I finally was able to find it at Target in my skin tone. So okay, tell me if y'all have this problem. If y'all go to Target, Walmart, any of those places to get drugstore makeup, the bottles are just nasty. All right, so I'm gonna put this on with the foundation brush. I'm actually gonna use a new brush that I haven't used. When I went to Sephora last week, I got shade match for the new, not the new, but it's the Givenchy, I think that's how you pronounce it, the Prism Hydrating Foundation or whatever. So I got some of that, and she used this brush on me. And y'all, I'm a sucker for foundation brushes, because if I have to use a sponge with the foundation, I won't use it. I just don't. I am a brush girl. Okay, so here is the skin tint. It's a really, really nice glass bottle. It does have a dropper, which I think these are so stupid. Just put a doe foot on it, you know, if you're going to do this. It's a 24-hour skin tint plus vitamin C, and I am shade 110, I think. So it might be crazy. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. So, all right. So what I'm going to do, see, like this, like, what is the point? of this. Like, okay, I'm just gonna take this, put some here, over here. It does have a smell. I'm not really sure what that scent is but it does have a scent if you don't like fragrance, which I don't understand. There should be no fragrance in foundation. Like, your foundation doesn't need to smell good. Okay. So, all right, y'all, this is really, really pretty so far. Oh, but it dries super fast. So I should have not did this. So I'm going to get this. Okay, I don't know if it's the brush, it's the foundation, but it's not spreading very well. But look, like, that's actually a perfect, like, shade match right there. So I'm going to take some more of this. I'm going to put it here first before I start putting any more anywhere else. Okay, I think this is the key. I think the key is to stipple it with the brush rather than, you know, trying to smear it all over the face. Okay. All right, so you can see now, here is hardly any makeup side. Obviously, you can see how red my nose is, and it pretty much stays like this all the time. And then here is the side with the skin tint. I definitely need some more underneath my eyes. It's not covering that redness like super well, but it might just take a little bit more. We'll see. Now, my favorite foundation, it's technically not a foundation. Wow, my face is really red. It's not showing up on camera like it is in person. Okay, anyway, what I was saying. My favorite foundation is actually a BB, I think BB or a CC cream that's from Amazon. That's by Purito. And Taylor Wynn here on YouTube is the one that got me on that. And I really use like her recommendations because her and I, our skin type is very similar. Our shade is almost on point. So usually anything that she wears is pretty much perfect for me. All right, y'all, and I'm stupid. So I totally just realized that the reason my face over here looks pink to me and not to you all is because of my neon light. So give me just a second to turn that off. Bam, there we go. All right, much better, much better. Okay. See? Lesson learned. Filming, turn off the neon light because it don't need to be on. All right. Obviously, I have some touching up to do, so I'm going to stop this real quick and I'll be right back. So, I pretty much got my face covered in foundation. Now, I will say this foundation brush, I'm returning it. Don't love this. I like being able to just, you know, and this, she just don't do it. So, I'm actually going to return this. I more prefer like a brush like that where I can just sit there and just rub the face. I feel like I have to stipple with this and it reminds me too much of a makeup sponge. Halo Glow setting powder. I love this powder. This is probably my favorite. It's actually my favorite powder of all time. So it's always what I use. So I'm going to go over here and get me a powder brush. Let's see. I should have got this before I started. Okay. All right. This is the ANISA multi-powder brush, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take this and I'm going to dip it right in here. Oh, that picked up a lot. Oh, holy cow. Okay, here we go. Alright, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to set the face. Every time I do this, like, I feel like those girls, like, back in the 20s that would, like, get their makeup done and they would have, like, you know, the OG, like, Cody Airspun powder and that puff, and they would just do, and just powder would go everywhere. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. That's really pretty. It's really pretty. I could just sit and brush my face all day. I mean, does anybody else do that? Getting them creases, and I don't know what it is, but I guess it's because I lost a lot of weight when I was on chemotherapy, but I lost a lot of weight in my face, and I hate, like, my wrinkles and my dimples around my cheeks now. Like, that's something I've just never really had before, and I just don't love it. I'm not one of those women that are like, oh, I need lip injections, I need this, I need that. That ain't me, y'all. I just go with it. Now, the one thing I keep up with is my hair, which, ooh, look at all that powder up there. Okay, we're going to get rid of that. I do keep my hair colored because my natural hair especially, I made a mess with this powder. I mean, it's everywhere if y'all could see it on my table. Like, when I shaved my head, I was like, oh, I hope my hair, like, comes back and thick, because, you know, some people, their texture of their hair changes when they're on chemo, like, all of that, and so far mine has not, which sucks, but, you know, at least my hair is coming back. I did get it colored for the first time in a year and a half, about 3 or 4 weeks ago now, and it just made me feel normal. I love it. Okay, moving on. I'm going to go in with this BK Beauty brush, and I'm just going to get off all that excess powder. Y'all, this green shimmer on this eye is so pretty. Alright, now we are ready to finish the eyes. Okay, so I'm wanting to use these pinks, and I think I'm actually going to try to use this gold. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do it. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this color. This is called Amor Proprio. Very, very pretty pink shimmer. Okay, and I might regret this, but the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this Morphe E36. It's like a pencil brush, super thin. And I'm going to take some of that. Okay. We're going to see how this works, y'all. And I'm going to put this right on that lash line. Okay, I don't know. It is pretty. Let's see. Take a little bit more. And I think I'm gonna, I don't know what color waterline I'm gonna do with this. I was really trying to keep this pink, green, and gold. But this isn't working the way I expected it to. The colors, see, that's the thing with makeup, is depending on your skin tone, like, certain colors pull differently than they do on other people, like lipstick. I can't ever wear the same color lipstick as somebody else because they just don't pull up the same color on me. Alright, so we're just going to go with that here. I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it on the lower lash line of the other eye. like I said, I am not, you know, spectacular at doing makeup, but I love it. Like, it makes me happy. It makes me feel artistic because it's really the only artistic bone I have in my body. You know, I can't sing. I mean, I can dance. I can't really play an instrument, but makeup is what I love. So, okay, this is actually really, really pretty. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to make this work with the rest of the eye because I feel like it's not, they're not like cohesive together. I don't know what the problem is. Maybe I'm overthinking it. It could be. I overthink everything. So, yeah. All right, so we're going to take that. I think I might actually take that right up underneath that green line right here just to kind of tie it in together. But I think I'm going to use a little bit smaller brush. No, that's not it. You know what? No, I think I'm just going to use that same exact brush that I just had. Okay, so I'm going to take some more of that pink, go back over here, and we're going to put that right along this edge of the eye here. And just melt those two colors together so it looks like it's supposed to be there. And I'm actually going to take that color and just move it up just a little bit on this. Okay, I got to move up. Here we go. All right, we're going to take this. It's going to move right there. I don't know. Like I said, that first color that I just put on my eye, it did me wrong, and then it kind of like got me off my game for the rest of the video. So, you know, but guess what? It's makeup. It comes off. All right, now one thing I didn't do, and I need to tell you all why. So my brows, I just got my brows done back in December, and then I had my second session just here recently, like 2 weeks ago. So I'm at a stage right now where they're like flaky and stuff, so I can't really put anything on them. So that's why you all haven't seen me do anything to the brows. This is not the eye look that I was going for when I first picked up this palette. But she okay. I mean, it's makeup. I think it's like this olive, like the olivey, like in the shading area. I think that's not, I'm not really loving that very well. But you know what? We're going to move on, because if I don't, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to be looking like a clown. I might already look like a clown. I don't know. So, all right. I'm going to take this shade here. It's called Petal to the Metal. That's so cute. It's like a really pink shimmery color. And this is probably not going to do what I want it to do. Okay. We're going to try it. I'm going to take another pencil brush. We're going to get it wet. Just whatever spreading spray you got. And we're going to dip her in here. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to show y'all. This is what, like, there's hardly anything on that, guys. I wanted. Okay. I don't know what to do. Okay. Let's see. Do I want to try to use the pinky? I'm going to take this color Rise and Shine here, and I'm actually going to put that right on the inner corners. Well, a little more than inner corner. This ain't going to work, y'all. This is, I mean, how, it is so pretty though. Look at that. Okay, we're going to try this. Oh, I see. That's not what I wanted though. Okay. Poo. Okay, so off camera, I ended up taking off that gold that you all saw there. I just put a little more foundation, took the smaller end of my e.l.f. Duo complexion brush and just blended that out. Now look back to normal again. Okay, now I can't get the look that I wanted to with this palette because it really doesn't have a shade that I wanted to put here, and I wanted something gold. I might just stick with this. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with the pink because this video is already longer than I expected it to be, and you know, we're just gonna go with it. So I'm gonna take some more of that pink that I had before, and I'm just gonna bring that down. There we go. Let's line that corner. These shades really do have so much pigment. That is so pretty, and it took hardly nothing for me to get there. I'm not really loving this area up here. The colors are just not what I was wanting, but it does look like a fairy garden. Like, that's what it reminds me of, is a fairy garden. What I'm gonna do to make this pop even more, I'm actually gonna go into the Porque I Can, which is that green shimmer shade, and I'm gonna add some more of this to the eyelid because it's just that pretty. And it layers so well. That is so pretty. Okay, honestly, this shade, this palette was worth this whole shade for me. Okay, yeah, that's so pretty. So pretty. And I actually ended up taking that shimmer a little bit further over on this left eye than I did my right. So I'm just going to go in on my right eye and just bring this over just a little bit more. There we go. Okay. All right, now for liner, I think I'm going to do the waterline. I have a new brown Makeup by Mario that I really want to try, and then I also have the Wet n Wild ones that I have, and I don't know, do I want it, how do y'all think yellow would look? This eye did not turn out at all the way I was expecting. So I'm going in the waterline with the Makeup by Mario. It's the Master Pigment Pro pencil, and this color is called the Perfect Brown. And I don't have many brown eyeliners because I honestly don't use it very much. Well, I used to not use it that much, but I love like the pop of color on the waterline. So usually I'll do like a pop of color. I was going to do the gold, but honestly, the gold that I have is not really that great pigment. So I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario. So it comes in a container like this. And then also, too, I didn't realize it, but when you open it, it actually comes with its own like sharpening thing, which, fancy. You know, I think all of them should do it. And then on the other side here, it comes with a little brush. So if you're wanting to put it up here on that waterline, you can kind of smoke it out. But I am going to use this on the waterline today. Okay, so y'all are going to think I'm weird. So whenever I do eyeliner, I don't like to touch my my face with my eyes. So I usually go in with whatever brush that I used for foundation. And I'll just pull that down because I don't know how people will just like get in there and just do that on the waterline. Like, I can't do that. I've never been able to do that. So that's how I make it work for me. Honestly, you just make it work for you and get it done. So we're going to see here. Okay, yep. She's got some pigment. Oh, yeah, this is so soft. Okay. Love. That Papa Brown. But you can see I just barely got it. We'll fix that. So I'm going to go in on the other eye. Okay. Y'all, this is one of the best brown eyeliners that I've ever used. Yep. She cute. Alright, so the last thing I'm going to do to finish off this eye look is mascara. Also another thing, so my lashes did not come back that great as of yet, which that's why I actually got my brows done, because my hair was coming in like so patchy, and I had one of my brows done for years anyway, so I decided to get my brows done. But I am not high maintenance enough for lashes. I'm just not. So I've been trying all these different mascaras to see what one helps, because let me tell you, my lashes are so short that I can't even use an eyelash curler. So I'm like, girl, what do you do? I guess nothing, because nothing seems to work. But I did get this the CoverGirl Lash Blast Cleantopia mascara, and so far it has been actually the best mascara that I've used on my really short lashes. Now, naturally, before chemotherapy and I lost my hair, I had amazing lashes. Just to be honest with you, I had amazing long lashes. I really could just use the most basic black mascara and they would just pop. Right? And we just gonna lash it on up. And you know, I was always one of those girls where, you know, when I went to work, I woke up as late as possible, brushed my teeth, brushed my hair, mascara, and I was out the door. I was not one of those girls that would get up at, you know, 4 o'clock to be there at 9 o'clock to do my makeup. That ain't me. Mascara was always one of those things, mascara and eyeliner, that I could put on and it would just make my eyes pop. And I was so fortunate, and now that I don't have them, I really miss them. They're getting there. They are getting there. This is a really good mascara. All right, so there we go. That's the final look with the eyes. I'm going to bring you all in closer. Like I said, this is totally not the eye look that I was planning on going for when I put that first color on my eye. And I still don't love the eyes that much, to be honest with you. I think like this top shade here just didn't pull good on my skin tone, so I probably won't use that one again. But I mean, look at that, y'all. So pretty. So pretty. So yeah, that's the final look. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you feel about this palette. If you want me to do another look with other colors, or just let me know what other eyeshadows you want to see. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in my next video. Bye.